Hey everyone, welcome to day 17 of the 21-day flexibility challenge. I am excited to be here with you all, and I hope that you have been enjoying and feeling great and noticing a little difference in your everyday movement. So let's continue it on going strong, because as we know, or we are learning how important flexibility is so that we reduce injury, prevent injury, we reduce our inflammation, we increase our range of motion. It'll help us with our everyday movements as well as our workouts, and on top of everything, it'll help us feel better and age to the best of our ability. All right, so with that being said, tonight we are going to use a hand towel. So make sure that you grab your hand towel or a yoga strap if you have one, and we're just gonna move through a different range of motion and do a couple different techniques that work into strengthening your joint angles, because having strong joints will help your bones and help your body just move better, and of course reduce any type of pain. So let's get right into it. And of course, my little shot with you, keeping my consistency with my liquid BioCell, which is hyaluronic acid, quinine sulfite, and collagen, sorry, collagen, which is something that it naturally occurs in our entire body, and that's why it's so very important. I love to share this information, so let me know if you have any questions and you want to hear more, because I love sharing. So cheers to you all. And we have 10 solid minutes with you, your towel, and your mat. So let's get ready to move. All right, so tonight, let's start with our legs wide. We'll just start in that standing position. Take your towel into your hands. So we'll just utilize this right from here. Softly bend your knees, pull your abs in tight, keep your ribs on top of your hips, and we're just gonna twist from side to side. So your arms are elongated. There's no effort here. We're just rotating from side to side. There's no rhythm. You don't have to go with my pace. It's what your body's rhythm is. So I just want you to breathe, try to feel your torso as it's rotating around. Bring your arms up to about chest height right here. Keep those knees bent. Try not to dance, so you don't want the hips and the knees to move. You want the lower body to stay nice and still as you let your upper body just rotate. And right from here, let's just swing the arms from side to side. I'm just gonna pivot my leg in. So I'm just gonna slow it down a little bit and pivot and stretch. And as I'm stretching forward, I'm pushing my hip flexor forward. Pull and stretch. Pull and stretch. Again, these are little dynamic movements to just lengthen the muscles so that when we go down to hold them into a static stretch, they'll already be warm and ready to loosen up. Let's do one more. Over, push the hip flexor, and again, push it over. Right from here, let's go ahead and lunge down to one side. So we just have one knee bent, the other leg is straight. I just want you to shift all of your weight over to that one leg. And right from here, you can either place the hands onto your knee and then gently straighten and then bend. Let's do that twice more. Straighten and bend. Now your back is flat. See if you can deepen it a little bit more here. Take your hands down to the floor. Don't worry about the towel. You're just gonna reach one arm up. Now, if you can't reach the floor, that's okay. Keep your hand on top of your knee. There's always modifications. You just wanna make sure that you are working to your body's ability. And right from here, take your body down to the middle. Just let your body drape down. Right from here, let's bend the knees and lift your chin up. Looking forward as you bend the knees, the back flattens, and then we straighten. So from a side view, we bend, lift your head up, flatten your back as much as possible, and then bend forward. See if you can go a little bit more. Inhale. Look your head up, bend your knees, flatten your back, and stay here. And then place those hands back onto your knees, and let's shift to the other side. So the other leg is straight, both feet are facing the front, feeling your inner thigh. Right from here, just rotate into it, straighten the legs. So there's no pressure on this leg, you're just guiding it down, making sure your knees and toes are in the same direction. One more time, press it all the way out, and exhale, come down. Now right from here, I just want you to just sink down as low as you can. So I'm gonna grab that towel, pulling it into my arms. So as I'm down here, it gives me a little forward motion as well as my hips pressing back in the opposite direction. So this is an active strength, yet stretch. So all I want you to do is stay low and just kind of work your muscle to go to the other side. So we're working on those muscles of your inner thighs as well as lengthening them. So just glide over. Do active stretches, and then go to the other side one more time. Very nice. Come down to the side, and we're gonna drop the back leg. So curl the leg in, flex your foot, put your toes on the floor, lift your knee up. Let's do that again. Curl your heel to your glute, point your toes, and then put the toes back down, lift your knee back up. See, as low as you can go. And if you can't touch or if you can't extend the leg, it's okay. Just remember, you are working with your own body here. So now let's shift forward and back, working through your calf muscle. You might even have to place your hands onto a chair. Maybe there's something higher that you can reach, but you want to feel that stretch coming all the way through the back of your leg. So there should be no pain or no exhaustion into this front leg. So you have this equal balance, front and back. And then right from here, just take it down to the back knee and lift your toes. Grab your towel and gently put it into one hand. The other hand is on the floor for balance. And we're just pulling your foot back. So you should feel your hamstring, your glutes. Now right from here, I just want you to lift your hip up and then down. So it's almost like a little dog as it lifts its leg. And then we drop the hip down. So we're just lifting it up and down. And one more time, we lift it up and drop it down. Pull those toes back. See if you can bring your body a little lower. Exhale your breath. And then very carefully, we come back up. And let's go ahead into a plank position. So our toes are going to be down. We extend our legs up and then push your hips quickly back. So we're in a down dog position. Let your head hang and we're just pedaling our feet. We're going to change sides. So this is our little transition just to loosen up. So you shouldn't feel too much pressure in the upper body or the lower. It's all in an equal balanced position of your points of your legs and your arms. Now look up your head, drop your knees back down, take the other leg forward. You might have to pick it up and put it there. All right from here, let's just go ahead and lift up the back knee and then lower it down, extend it out and stretch. Do it again, bend the knee, extend the leg up, and then curl the heel to the glute. Point your toes and extend it back down. Lift it back up and lower it down, heel to glute, point your toes. Last time, extend the leg up and drop it down. Bend the heel, point the toes, and toes back down. Now shift the hip back, grab your towel, place it around your foot, same hand, same foot, so you have the power to put the gas on. Pull your toes back, and the other hand is on the floor to balance. Now let's lift up the hip, lower the hip. Lift up the hip, and lower. One more time. We lift it up and exhale, lower it down. Very nice. Take your towel off to the side from here and bring both legs out in front of you. Take your towel, place them around the bottom of your feet. So depending on where you hold the towel, depends on how much room you have. Okay, so sit up nice and tall. If this is too painful and your knees have to bend, that's okay. You can place a towel or another pillow or a chair underneath of you. But I want you to focus on your posture. So sit up as tall as you possibly can. So even if your knees have to bend, I want your back to be nice and tall. Pull your tummy and shoulders back. And then right from here, just hinge forward. So if the knees are bent, that's okay. They can start to straighten. So you're using the towel to help you. And I want you to make a thigh muscle. So make a muscle of your quadriceps, both of them. See if you can lift your heels off of the floor. Pull your shoulders back. Keep your back flat. Hold this here. Hold, hold, hold. Make that muscle. We're not done yet. Holding through 3, 2. Point your toes, relax, and sink down. Pull yourself closer. Inhale from right here. Hold on to the towel. Take one hand back. Rotate around. So the towel will go out to the side in opposition. So you're pulling across so that it rotates from your waist and you're looking over your back shoulder. Do it to the other side. Hand comes in. Other hand back. Pull the towel diagonally across and look away. Twisting through your waist. Sit up tall. And let's go right back down to your back. So take one foot, place the towel around, and come down to your back. So this is going to be a little muscle activation technique. So we'll extend the leg up, and right from here, you're going to contract the leg and push the leg away while you're pulling against it towards you. So you're going to hold this contraction, so nothing's really going to move, but you're going to hold it contracted, pushing and pulling for a few seconds. So we'll do it in 3 different angles. Are you ready? So contract the leg, pushing that leg away, but pulling the arms in. Here we go. The leg should feel the strength. You'll feel this in the back of the leg. The other leg can be straight or bent on the floor. It's up to you. So if you have it bent, just stay strong. Holding for 3, 2, relax that leg and pull it closer towards you. Woo! All right, take the leg now, just angle it to the opposite shoulder. Make sure the knee and toes are in the same direction. Do the same thing. Ready? You're pushing the leg away, pulling the towel in, and we go. Holding, holding, holding. That's it for 3, 2, relax it, pull it closer to your shoulder. Exhale your breath. Very nice. Take it across to the same shoulder, same leg. Same thing. We push the leg out and away. Here we go. Holding, holding, feeling the contraction. Your leg is nice and strong. Exhale, relax it. Now pull it closer towards that shoulder. Feeling this different stretching through the back of the hamstring. Very nice. So let's take that leg across. Bend the knee if you'd like, or you can keep it straight. And we're just rotating, looking away to the opposite shoulder. So if your leg bends on the floor, it's okay. We're just feeling the stretch, and you're using that towel in your hand as leverage. So you can actually lift it up off the floor and pull it in. I like to use my tricep as like kind of a kickstand for it. So we're just gonna come right back up to the center and change legs. Other foot is in, other leg is out. You have the option, bent leg or straight leg. Again, we're pulling in, you're pushing out. We're ready, contract that muscle, hamstring, and go. Push and pull, push and pull. If this feels too easy, bring it closer to you and do the same thing. So you can do this in all ranges of motion, not just the one where you're at. Release and pull it closer. And the more reps of these you do, working on that contract and release, you'll start to notice your flexibility will really, improve. All right, taking it across to the opposite shoulder, same thing. Push and pull. Here we go for 5. Push and pull 4, 3, 2. Exhale, fully release. Pull it closer to the shoulder. You can really feel the stretch coming through the hamstring, your piriformis, through the outer thigh here. Take it to the outside. One more angle here. Ready. Push and pull. You can use both hands, one hand, and we go. Push, pull, push, pull. Holding it, feeling that contraction. Maybe the leg is shaking. Exhale, release, and pull it closer. And that's a nice little way to loosen up those legs. Take the leg across, pull it up, and again, I have my tricep on the ground, looking my head to the free arm. You just kind of hold this here. You can move it forward and back. So these type of muscle activation techniques are very important because you can do them in any range of motion, not just once, and you do it a few times, and you'll actually be pretty sore. Your muscles get a workout from it, but it's actually lengthening the muscle and strengthening through the joint angle as well. All right, so bring those knees in. Let's go ahead and roll it up. And we'll do one more little stretch for our shoulders, our back, and our neck. All right, I know I'm at my time again, but geez, oh man, time flies when you're having fun. So let's pull the towel back behind you. You're gonna take your palms so that they're facing your glutes. You're holding it here. Spread your shoulders open. Open your knees, fold forward, forehead to the floor, and just let your arms come up and over you. So just breathe into this. You might want to just move from side to side. I always like to do that because it just changes the angle of where you feel this. And then come back to the middle. Just keep your head straight. Just make sure you're just moving from the shoulders. Exhaling your breath. Back to the center. And then bring your arms down first. Go ahead and bring your hands down. Release your towel. Roll yourself back up. And then grab that towel. And I'm going to do one more stretch because I just love this stretch too. Because we all have tension in our necks, right? So take that towel behind your head. You put it right into the center of your head, right here. Just make sure that you have enough resistance, but you're not pulling. Okay, so it's a gentle chin to chest. And you're just using the towel to look down towards your chest. And you're breathing into it, you're holding it. And just turn the head as you let the towel just pull you down as a little bit of traction. So you're turning the head almost to like look at your hip. Keep your chin down. And then go back to the center. Take your breath. See if you can tuck that chin in. Exhale as you go to the other side. Pull it in, holding it, holding it. And then back to the center. Slowly release the towel from the pressure. You might want to just rub your neck and lift your head up, massaging it. So let's take the towel up overhead. Fantastic job. Hopefully you got a little stretch in through your shoulders, your neck, your hamstrings, your inner thighs, outer thighs, your entire body. But we also activated through your joints. So thank you, my friends, so much for joining me. I really love doing this with you, so I hope you do as well. Please let me know if you have any muscle groups that you want to really focus on. And if you have any questions, especially on the liquid collagen that I take, because I really believe in it and it helps me, and I think it would help you as well. So let me know if I can help you, and I'll see you at the next stretch session.